Hello everyone. I hope you're doing great today. Today's video is truly inspiring. It dives into what sets successful people apart from the unsuccessful. Success is not far. It's just on the other side of discipline, focus, and resilience. This story reminds you that you are capable and your future is shaped by what you do today, not someday. Today's video is about uncovering the real reasons why some people succeed and why others don't. It strips away the myths about success being based on luck, talent, or connections, and reveals that the true difference lies in daily habits, mindset, and consistent choices. Because it shows you that success is not out of reach. It's something you can build, habit by habit, choice by choice. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with one habit today, then another, and another. If you start small, stay consistent, and believe in yourself, your story can change too. And this story, about people who once felt stuck but decided to grow, can be your story. Have you ever asked yourself why some people succeed while you struggle? Why some seem to achieve their dreams and goals effortlessly, while you work hard but feel stuck? It's a question many people ask at some point in their lives. The truth is, success is not just about talent or luck. It's about the habits people build every day and the mindset they choose to adopt. Successful people have certain habits and ways of thinking that set them apart. They do things differently, often in small ways, but these small differences add up to big results. If you want to succeed, you must understand these habits and start adopting them yourself. This is not a story about people who were born lucky or gifted. It's about the simple, real habits that anyone can develop. Let's explore these habits in detail and see how they create success. One of the first things that separates successful people from others is starting early, getting up early in the morning, and using those quiet hours wisely. Many people underestimate how important this is. When the world is still asleep, successful people wake up and use that peaceful time to focus on themselves and their goals. The early morning is calm and free from distractions. The mind is fresh, full of energy, and ready to plan the day or work on important tasks. This is when they think clearly and solve problems better. Imagine waking up 1 hour earlier than usual. Instead of rushing, you spend that hour reading, learning something new, or working on your goal project. Over days and weeks, those extra hours add up. It might not feel like much at first, but imagine what you could achieve if you had an extra hour every day for a whole year. On the other hand, many people stay in bed late or hit the snooze button multiple times. They lose those precious moments and start their day rushed and tired. When you start late, you're always behind, trying to catch up. You miss the chance to set a positive tone for the day. The habit of starting early is about respecting your time and giving your goals the best possible start. It also builds discipline. When you decide to get up early every day, even on days you don't feel like it, you train your mind to work hard and be consistent. Another huge reason why some people succeed and others don't is consistency. Successful people don't rely on bursts of motivation or luck. They build their success by showing up every single day, even when they don't feel like it. Think about how you learn a new skill, like riding a bicycle or playing a musical instrument. You don't become good overnight. You practice little by little, day after day. Sometimes you feel tired, sometimes you want to quit, but you keep going. That steady effort is what creates improvement. Successful people apply this same idea to their goals. They break big goals into small, daily actions and commit to doing those actions regularly. Maybe it's writing 200 words every day if they want to be a writer, or making one sales call a day if they want to grow a business. It's not about doing a lot at once. It's about doing a little consistently. Many people give up too soon. They try something for a few days or weeks and then lose interest. When results don't come fast, they feel discouraged and stop. But success is rarely instant. It grows slowly, like a tree. The roots need time to dig deep before the tree can grow tall. If you want to succeed, you must develop patience and keep going. Even when progress is slow or invisible, trust that your consistent efforts are making a difference beneath the surface. The key is to focus on what you can do today, not how far you have left to go. Life, by its very nature, is unpredictable. It's filled with moments of joy and success, but also with disappointment, frustration, and failure. These low points are not exceptions. They're part of the journey for every human being. What separates those who rise and move forward from those who stagnate or give up is one powerful trait: resilience. Resilience is the mental and emotional strength to recover from adversity, to adapt when things don't go as planned, and to keep pushing forward despite setbacks. It's not about being unaffected by failure. It's about what you do after it. Everyone experiences failure. In fact, most of the world's most successful individuals have failed many times. The key difference is how they respond. Failure can feel crushing. It can shake your confidence, make you question your abilities, and even cause you to withdraw from your goals. But resilient people approach failure differently. Rather than viewing it as the end of the road, they see it as a detour, sometimes painful, yes, but often necessary. They ask themselves important questions. What went wrong? What can I learn? How can I do better next time? These questions are not signs of weakness. They are the foundation of growth. Take, for example, an athlete who misses a crucial shot in a big game. They could let that moment define them, hanging their head in shame and deciding they're not cut out for the sport. Or, like resilient champions, they can use that failure as motivation. They go back to the gym. They analyze the footage. They practice that same shot 1,000 times. And eventually, they improve, not despite the failure, but because of it. This mindset applies far beyond sports. Whether you're starting a business, learning a new skill, or trying to build better relationships, setbacks are inevitable. Resilience teaches you that failure isn't final unless you allow it to be. Every mistake is a chance to reflect, adapt, and grow. It's through these moments that true progress is made, not in avoiding failure, but in facing it head-on. On the other hand, those who lack resilience tend to see failure as a reflection of their identity. They internalize it. I failed, so I must be a failure. This leads to fear of trying again, fear of judgment, fear of taking risks. They begin to play it safe, shrink their dreams, or abandon their goals altogether. But in doing so, they deny themselves the chance to improve, to evolve, and to ultimately succeed. In truth, success and failure are not opposites. They are partners. One teaches and prepares you for the other. The most successful people aren't those who never fall. They are the ones who refuse to stay down. They see failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone. Their resilience transforms obstacles into opportunities and pain into progress. So, if you failed, and you will, Don't let it break you. Let it build you. Let it teach you. Let it fuel you. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing forward, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. In the pursuit of any meaningful goal, there's one factor that often separates those who follow through from those who give up halfway: clarity of purpose. This isn't just about setting goals or creating to-do lists. It's about understanding why those goals matter to you at the deepest level. Clarity of purpose gives direction to your actions, energy to your efforts, and meaning to your journey. At its core, purpose is the driving force behind everything you do. It is the invisible thread that ties your daily efforts to your bigger dreams. It's what keeps you going when the excitement fades, when challenges appear, or when progress feels painfully slow. Many people begin with ambition, but only those with a clear purpose sustain the discipline to keep moving forward. That's because they're not just chasing an outcome, they're living for a reason. True purpose goes far beyond superficial desires like wealth, recognition, or external success. While those things can be motivating, they rarely offer lasting fulfillment. People with genuine clarity of purpose often pursue goals that are tied to values, contribution, and meaning. Their why is connected to something they care about deeply: family, impact, legacy, service, growth. This depth gives their actions weight and their sacrifices value. When you know your purpose, it becomes your internal compass. It helps you filter distractions, set priorities, and stay focused, even when the road is unclear. You're less likely to chase trends, compare yourself to others, or burn out from doing things that don't resonate with your heart. Purpose keeps your vision steady, especially in a world full of noise and pressure to follow paths that aren't your own. But when you lack that clarity, it's easy to drift. You may find yourself jumping from one goal to another, starting strong but losing momentum quickly. Your motivation rises and falls with your mood. You feel busy but not fulfilled, like you're running but not really getting anywhere. Without a strong why, your goals become empty tasks instead of meaningful missions. That's why it's so important to pause and reflect. Ask yourself the deeper questions. Why do I want this? What does success mean to me personally? What kind of life do I want to build? Not just for myself, but for those I love and the world around me. When your purpose is clear, it shifts everything. The hard work feels worthwhile. The obstacles seem manageable. Every small win feels connected to a bigger picture. Purpose doesn't mean life gets easier, but it gives your struggle meaning. It's the fuel that keeps your passion alive when the initial excitement fades. It's the light that helps you see even in dark or uncertain times. With clarity of purpose, you don't just set goals, you live them. You wake up with intention, you work with heart, and most importantly, you keep going, not because you have to, but because you believe in why you started. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Phones beep, social media calls, and entertainment is just a click away. One of the biggest reasons people don't succeed is because they lose focus. Successful people protect their focus like treasure. They create deep work time, periods when they turn off notifications, close unnecessary apps, and fully concentrate on one task. This kind of focused work produces amazing results. It's how you get difficult tasks done and learn new skills quickly. You might feel busy, but are you really productive? Many people confuse busyness with progress. Being busy with small, scattered tasks doesn't move you toward your goals. Try tracking your daily activities for a few days. See how much time you spend on things that don't help your goals. Then, set rules for yourself. No phone for the first hour after waking. No social media during work. And scheduled breaks to refresh your mind. You'll be surprised how much you can accomplish when you protect your focus. No one succeeds alone. Successful people build a network of meaningful relationships, mentors, peers, friends, and supporters. Sometimes people hesitate to ask for help because they fear rejection or feel they are not worthy. But reaching out and learning from others is a powerful way to grow. Mentors guide you, offer advice, and help you avoid mistakes. Peers challenge and motivate you. Supporters encourage you when you feel low. Start by being genuine and respectful. You don't need to have everything figured out to connect with someone. Share what you admire about them and ask questions that show your interest. Over time, these connections open doors to opportunities and provide strength during hard times. In the pursuit of success, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that hard work alone is the key. Long hours, constant hustle, and pushing through exhaustion are often glorified as signs of dedication. But the truth is, without a healthy body and mind, all your efforts can quickly unravel. Success is not just about how much you do. It's also about how well you take care of yourself while doing it. Your body and mind are the foundation of everything you want to achieve. They are your tools for thinking, creating, working, and solving problems. When they are strong and well-maintained, you perform at your best. But when they're neglected, even the simplest tasks can become difficult. That's why the most successful people don't just work smart, they live smart. They understand that self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Good sleep, nutritious food, physical activity, and regular rest are not optional. They are essential. Sleep is when your brain restores itself, processes information, and prepares you for the next day. Eating healthy fuels your body with the energy and nutrients it needs. Exercise not only keeps your body fit, but also improves your mood, focus, and mental clarity. And taking intentional breaks gives your mind the chance to reset and recharge. Ignoring these basic needs can lead to burnout, a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion. At first, you may feel like you're achieving more by skipping rest, but eventually the lack of care will catch up. Your focus fades, your decision-making weakens, and your creativity declines. In the long run, ignoring your well-being actually slows your progress. Self-care doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Simple habits practiced consistently make a big difference. Drinking enough water throughout the day, taking a short walk in fresh air, stretching after long periods of sitting, or even just setting a bedtime and sticking to it, all these actions support your energy and mental health. They don't distract from your goals. They strengthen your ability to reach them. When your body feels strong and your mind is clear, everything becomes more manageable. You think more clearly, respond more calmly, and handle stress with greater ease. You're not just surviving each day, you're thriving in it. And this is when real progress happens, not through force, but through balance. Taking care of your body and mind is one of the smartest investments you can make. It's not about slowing down your success. It's about making it sustainable. Because the goal isn't just to achieve success. It's to be healthy enough, mentally and physically, to enjoy it. Successful people plan their goals clearly but stay flexible. They set targets but are ready to adjust their approach. Life is unpredictable. Sometimes what worked yesterday might not work today. Being flexible means not giving up, but finding new ways to keep moving forward. Review your progress regularly, celebrate small wins, and don't be afraid to change your plan if needed. This attitude helps you stay motivated and avoid frustration. Finally, successful people regularly practice gratitude and celebrate their progress. Instead of focusing on what they don't have, they appreciate what they have achieved. Gratitude helps build a positive mindset. It reminds you that every small step counts. Try keeping a journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for and 3 small successes. This simple practice boosts confidence and motivation. Now that you know the habits that successful people have, the question is, how can you start adopting them? Start small. Pick one habit to focus on this week. Maybe it's waking up early or spending 30 minutes a day without distractions on your goal. Be patient. Change takes time. Don't expect to be perfect right away. Keep track of your progress. Celebrate small wins. Surround yourself with people who encourage you. Remember, success is not about being perfect. It's about being better than yesterday. Success isn't a secret only special people know. It's a journey built on daily choices and habits. By starting early, being consistent, resilient, focused, connected, caring for yourself, flexible, and grateful, you can change your path. The difference between people who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or luck. It's what they do every day. Start today with one habit and watch how your life begins to change, step by step, habit by habit. Your success is waiting. All you need to do is reach out